Hey guys, Mascot on here. Welcome to a video. This is YouTube generation number 2. After big success and big demand and request on my first YouTube generation video, I decided to make this a series. If you're new to the YouTube generation, I'll give you the rundown. I'm basically going through clickbait, spam, things that break certain rules in the YouTube violations of the community and are ruining the YouTube community in a general. I am not owned by YouTube or Google. I just feel since I'm part of a community, if I see something, I'll speak out of it so everyone's more aware of it, which then equivalents to less of this happening, which then gives us more of a cleaner, prime community. Now, obviously, I'm going to be starting off by saying this is educational. Everything in this video is for educational purpose only, and if it does not apply to education, that's obviously in a classical form of comedy. Now, you guys, if you start a channel, have a channel, or thinking about having a channel, you probably have heard of the Sub4Sub thing. Now, you hear the Sub4Sub maybe by your friends. Oh, hey, sub to my channel, sub. Like, that's a joke. But genuinely, there's people out there, and this is legit. You just search a Sub4Sub. This is what I found. And there's hundreds upon hundreds of streams, videos, and so on going out. And it's just Sub4Sub, Sub4Sub. Now, of course, it works because people do subscribe. However, it's like a very guttable approach. It's so demented because if you're hooked into going into a stream like this, if you subscribe and you're a good person like me, you'll definitely be active. And sometimes you'll be too blind to know that being active to these frauds that are saying they'll subscribe and they'll be active as well are just going to be a fake scam. Now, obviously, it's a load of garbage. The middle one especially is like, oh, you have only 15 subscribers? Oh, you can gain like 51 million real quick. It's all it is just global. Let me say it. If you go into streams, it's going to be 3 things. It's going to be a live chat, it's going to be a sub count of that channel, and then it's going to either have a notification on the screen that tells if you subscribed or not. So it's just kind of manipulating you to think, oh, well, it's definitely legit, and it's like the most unrespectful way to get subscribers. Now, I'm not saying, oh, if you did this in your past, you're the worst person ever. I'm saying it's something that has changed. If we make this as simple as this, if we manage to get these people that do this all the time for subscribers and make it seem like an inefficient way to get subscribers, as nobody's going to do it, then they aren't going to produce like that. They have to think of something else. And that's my point. So if you ever see a stream like this, video like this, 99 out of 100, it's not legit. Now, when you think of Sub4Sub, you're like, oh, well, if it's just live stream, I just won't search it up. And I get that, but if you're a content creator, and you don't have 1,000 subscribers or so, you're in that danger of getting comments like that are introducing you to people's channels. And so instead of they're doing streams, they're going to go to your channel in comment sections and just send it to you there versus just doing a live stream publicly. Now, it happens a lot to happened when I first started a lot. Happens sometimes, but happened most of the time when I was starting off. And most of the time it happened on my series called Poem Time, which, if you don't know, is my biggest, most popular series on my channel. So usually, since when a series is popular on my channel, it gets in people's suggested pages more, especially if their relevance searches are related to poems. You'll find mine a lot. So sometimes people get on their hands. Now, I have 3 comments on legit the same video. 3 different spam Sub4Subs comments on one of my videos. And they're all in the same month. I believe they're all within the same week. And these content creators are greedy because I've done my research. I'll go sometimes to their channels. I won't subscribe to, obviously, but I will be able to tell their subscribe count, and a lot of these guys will have more subscribers than me. Some of them are 1,000 subscribers. They're just very desperate to get views, and since they're doing it like this, they aren't going to get views. They're just getting subscriptions, and it's like, oh, it annoys me. So, for the sake of it, I'm going to read these quote-unquote not spam messages to you, and you're going to kind of have to just listen for a pattern between these 3. I gotta say that your videos have really caught my eye, and I have really caught a liking to them. Continue to make more great videos because I believe you can go far. Keep up the great work because I definitely smiley face. If you wish, check out my channel and sub if you want to, and maybe we could even collab. Smiley face. Keep up the amazing work, or keep up the amazing job, whatever. I cropped it from there. So that's one. Nice video, smiley face. If you subscribe to my YouTube channel, then I'll subscribe back. If you turn on my notifications, I will turn on your notifications. And if you stay active, I will stay active. Smiley face. Please make sure to reply as fast as you can. And this is not bang, spam, bang. Please, I really need your help. Praying crying cat. I really like your channel, and I subbed. I am number 150. I would be happy and grateful if you could sub to mine. Thanks. If you do, and I liked your videos too. Bless you. Support each other. Grape, strawberry, banana, cherry, pineapple, watermelon. Instant sub back and support to anyone who subs with me. Okay. So I'm going to give you a second to think of these patterns. I'll pop these out on the screen so you can pause them and try to look that pattern out. Alright, ready? Alright, cool. So, first off, they all start off the line with saying, amazing video, great video, or like, I gotta say that your video have really caught my eye. Nice video, and I really like your channel. This guy did it differently, but the first 2 are probably the most generic spams. So they'll say a good video. They'll say the word I'll sub. For both of them. Like, they're all different forms. I'd like to say that right now. They're all different forms, which kind of makes it a bit easier, and a bit more difficult to kind of pair. And I like to kind of give everyone a bit of like different samples to see what it's kind of looks like. They're in different forms, but you kind of get that there's always the statement. Now these 2 instantly I knew were spam because I just know what spam looks like. I've had so much in my way that I just know. But this one was interesting because it was actually related to the sub count I had. So I'm number 150. Which actually was related to how many I just had received on that video. So it was kind of believable at the time. So I did some research, blah, blah, blah. And I found out he was never subscribed to me. So So unless the subscriptions are private, which is possible, he never subscribed to me. So I love it when they say that, and I like to do my research, but it's interesting how they do this. Now you're gonna say, oh, these guys are just really good at like convincing people. Like, I bet you this took them, a good hour to come up with this rating, right? Mask. No, I got a note pad app. Um, in like 2 minutes, I wrote the statement. Hey, awesome video, bro! I've been watching so many of your videos that I've decided to subscribe. If you could, and subscribe back, so we can both work together and hit our goals. This is not spam. Thanks in advance. It's the great video. I'm gonna just break this down. He says they all say the awesome video. They don't say great poem, great gaming, great win, great job, or like anything. They don't state anything that will relate to the video, because if they do, then it might not. Then it might not relate to the video fully. So they just don't even put anything that relates to it. They just be so bluntly bluntly generic that they come up with things like this. It's great, and it gets so good. So after they write the awesome video, they'll give you the guilt. They'll give you the I've done so much for your channel. I subbed. I turned on notifications. I liked. I've been watching all your videos. They'll say that guilt trip, and then they'll say, hey, if you don't mind, could you check out my channel? Consider subscribing, liking my videos, turn on post notifications, and all that great stuff. So we can like work together and stuff. And they'll say the line, "This is not spam." All of them say that. I'm surprised that the other ones didn't say as much. But literally all of them say that just so they can like try to convince you. It's like the funniest thing. And then they'll say thanks. And so then they'll take that message. They're gonna copy it, right? They're gonna go to a small channel. They're gonna go to suggested, which then takes them to another small channel. Oh, I found a small channel. Oh, just go to the paste on that comment. I'll send it. Oh, what's this? Let's look through suggested. Oh, Top Geek's a big brand. I don't want to go through there because I don't think the comment will even appear. Allier's big one. Jack Sucks at Life is a big one. Oh, what's this? Oh, a guy with 25 views? I think I could sneak a comment in there. And so then they'll go and then they'll leave the comment in there and they'll look for another one. And they just keep going and going and going and going and going and going. For any of these people that have done this, even if you've done this, you can change it. There's so much you could do. In my career, I've never went to someone's channel and begged them to subscribe. I've never done that in my whole career being on YouTube, and I genuinely never plan to. I don't go to someone and ask for their subscription. I don't ask them to watch my videos. Some of my best friends, I won't even tell them, go watch my video. Maybe I'll go, if they're like my good friend, I'll be like, hey, can you check this out for me? But I don't like tell them every single video. The best thing to do when you're making a video is as simple as this. Be a actual loyal subscriber. Now, for these sub-to-sub guys, they need to have it fast. They need to have it instant. They have to have it quick. They got to get it all growing. But if you want someone loyal, you have to be willing to be loyal. Because a lot of people I've attached communities with, or were attached communities with, that have been successful as a community, are people that I've actually liked watching videos of. I don't go to some channel and just like grind and watch all of them, even though I hate them. If I like your videos, I want to watch them. And eventually, if you're active enough, sometimes those creators will say, hey, that Mask Unknown guy, he's been pretty active. I don't think I've seen many of his videos. Maybe I should. Maybe I should like check that out and all that stuff. And sometimes they will, and sometimes they'll subscribe because they like it. Now it's not like, oh, instantly when they can subscribe, oh, well, better unsubscribe to this sucker and leave. That's not my goal. There's been a lot of issues I've had with finding a community that just my type of game style, my type of content. So I've been adjusting communities, which in the long run has been changing my sub count drastically. But for the most part, if I want to be in a community and I like a certain type of channel, I'm gonna go and watch that. What's in my subscription box is what I want to watch, what I want to see. And I think that anyone that does this sub4sub garbage should learn that you're getting numbers in the subscriptions, but you aren't getting numbers in the views. So, in the long run, I would say this pure and simple. Don't beg for viewers, subscribers, anything like that. Begging shows that you're desperate. Desperate pretty much shows that you're going to be you're worth doing anything. Doing anything means that everyone in that channel wants you to do something else. If you're true to your roots, are willing to make content in a consistency and be able and willing to watch other content creators that you support, not people that are subscribed to you necessarily, but you support, there is a chance that they'll come to you as well and support you. That's just how it is. Instead of sub4sub, it's support for support. Well, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure to leave a comment below on what you want to see more of. And as well, check out the like goal in the description and press all the buttons. But besides that, thank you guys so much for watching. This is Mask here. And peace. Whoop!